He does water treatment in a huge way. So water's terrible there. The general will see this, but the creeks and rivers and lakes are dumping grounds for their garbage, right? So we look at this and we say, how is that, right? How is that a good thing? Well, when poverty is this big, right? People, you don't have time to even think. As much as they love to breathe cleaner air and all that, I believe that when you're that poor, ecology is not top of mind, right? We're blessed that we're a nation that's in great shape, overall economically, personally, individually, as a country, as a state. We can concentrate on this stuff, right? But when you're broke, I mean, how do you even care about where your garbage is going? But we didn't get many pictures of that. But this is one of his machines. This thing will it'll clean 2,000 gallons an hour of water, the dirtiest, lousiest water in the world, from even septic to just really dirty waters. They've got places where they do slaughtering, and they have slaughter ponds, blood and water mixed. They can clean that to be as clean as drinking water, which is crazy to think about, right? They don't usually for drinking water when that's the case, but they can. So that's Doc again. This is in the middle of his complex. He's got gates. He's got a gate here. He's got guards. He's got 120 or 30 people that work here. About 40% of those are research scientists, and the rest of them are people serving everybody around there, serving the research scientists, serving the guests, serving the He's got, if you think about it, when labor is a couple dollars a day, and that's about what they pay many of the people, right? You can have a lot of people working, right? So that's the complex. The complex is 100% run on recycled. He has gas for the place, natural gas that's run on algae from the lake that he's adjacent to. He cleans the lake out. The lake is all clean algae-wise. Now he's got to go to the lakes and harvest it. So this is Nick. See how tall Nick has gotten? How tall he's gotten, huh? The kid, I think it's this machine, but it was like, I didn't measure him yet, but we took this picture. I said, wow, he's grown. Well, then we did measure them, and she's 4 foot tall, and he's 4'5". But yeah, so this is that. I can go past that. So this is a roller that's used commonly. Okay, this is the equipment. Their equipment is not 10 years older than our equipment, not 20 years older than our equipment. This is exaggerated a little bit, but their equipment is 30, 40 years older than our equipment in the field, right? So technology is not a thing. And Max, you know this, and anybody in the field knows this. When labor is really cheap, you'll see across the country that the equipment gets that much worse because people aren't thinking about productivity, right? Well, in labor, I talk to laborers in the field doing concrete and asphalt, right? And they're making somewhere between $6 and $10 a day, right? These are higher paid guys and gals, right? But when it's that cheap, right, you're not that incentivized to buy a $500,000 machine. Let's say a roller might be a couple $100,000 for a roller this size, modern roller, and a paver's $500,000 for a road paver, right? Nobody's going to pay that money. They're doing white topping over there, all over the place, and they're using an old screed, and the quality is really mediocre at best. This is it right here. How about that? I didn't know that's next, but white topping right there. Like I said, the surface the saw cutting is not very good, right? There's some issues with it, but they're doing 6-inch white topping over asphalt roads there, and all over the place. Like they said, the quality is mediocre, but I still think it's going to last a long time. Well, this guy here became Nick's friend. Nick took, I don't have this, but Nick took selfies with this turkey, and the turkey would be like this. All of a sudden, Nick would go down and put the camera up, and the thing would like lift his head up, right? I exaggerate a little, didn't smile, but lifted his head up, right? He did it multiple times, and this guy came in. He walks through the office. He walks in the waiting area like he owns the place, right? He has turkeys. He's got roosters. He's got a couple cows on site. Cows are all over the place. I don't know if I got many pictures of the cows, but cows are all over the place here. Here's this water machine that I was on the phone with Bo Jackson coming in here because Bo would be a great guy to be part of marketing this thing, right? This is very antiquated marketing. This is just looks like a regular water cooler, right? This takes water from the air. So think about this. He's invented this thing. He knew that over centuries and centuries, thousands of years, man has been trying to get water from the air. Because scientists from way back thousands of years ago know that there's moisture and water in the air. Didn't know exactly how much. Today he knows that 94% of the water on our Earth is in the air. Who would believe that, right? But if you think about it, you got this, thousands of feet of atmosphere before you, right, to get to outside our Earth, and and you got the lakes and oceans that are much not near as deep and all that. So 94% though, that seems odd, doesn't it? 94% of our water. And I got an interview with him talking about this too. I won't show you that, but this is very antiquated, and it doesn't say what this is. If you knew that you're drinking out of a cooler, that the water was derived from the air, and if you knew that it was on a pH, I didn't know anything about this, and a lot of you guys probably do, but pH in your body is 7.4. And if you can drink water that's 7.4 or above, it's like an antioxidant. And most of the water we drink, bottled water, water out of this machine, reverse osmosis is 60 to 72, they say. If you get the expensive water that's actually taken from a mountain stream, it might be 7.4 or 7.6, right? But this water is consistently 7.4 to 7.8, taken from the air, right? Environmentally so friendly, right? How does that not, number one, look like a 22nd century machine, right? How is it not marketed on there that it does this? So you're looking at the machine saying, I want some of this water from the air, right? Okay, so he's given me and Roberto the ability to license this for America if we want to, right? So I look at this and say, hey man, if we can repackage this and redo it, very little maintenance on this thing, and sell it nationally, it could be pretty cool. And Bo Jackson may be helping to market this thing. He's got a pretty good name. Might be something we do, right?